Alright, Rogue Legacy Part 3. 30-minute timer is going, so I don't forget. What have... oh, fuck. Okay, I've spawned as a Lich, and I accidentally just crippled my own health. Cool, so, onwards we go. I've dropped the slider down now to -15, so hopefully I am clearer. Now, one advantage to having crippled myself for mana is that the spell I have is very expensive and very cool. Boom! Easy mode. And actually, it's advantageous for me to have a lot of mana because it uses 40, which I think is way more expensive than anything else. Everything else is typically 10 or 15 or so. Use it sparingly. Drop down there. Avoid those. And I'm already back up to 78 health. Okay, we have two Doombussers, so I think it's another Storm. Oh, 4 Doombussers. Another Storm of Crows time. Got lots of money. That was a little bit close for comfort, but full health. I heard fire. No, that's not fire, that's guard boxes, the rocket things. Oh, it's a big guard box. Ooh. It's such a good spell, but I've really got to watch my mana consumption because I'm already down 60. I can only use it once more. And I'm getting 1 mana per kill. So it's going to take a long time to get back, so really I need to rely on getting mana potions. I probably should consider upgrading my potions ability. Which means I'll get more more health. More health and mana from potions. Where am I going? I want to go to the Maya. Oh, I've got Alzheimer's, fuck's sake. Yeah, just Alzheimer's. Okay. I want to go to the Maya, but I want to explore everywhere here first and pump myself up. Ooh, bastard. Gold coin I missed. And maybe I consider going into the forest. I think last time I did this run as a Lich, I did the entire forest and survived. Had pretty good health. I'll take that mana that I don't necessarily need the health. Had pretty good health. Fuck no map. And then immediately died in the Maya anyway. So with Storm of Crows, if I've got full MP and I remember to use it, should be good. I can't even see what's on the other end to see if this is worth doing. Well, okay, money. Lots of money! Tasty, tasty money. And is this going to go down to the... Nope. It's just easy mode, that spell. Like, you've really got to watch the mana consumption. I'm getting close to max health now, which I think is 190 odd. 198? So I really need to make sure. In fact, I'm gonna stick at 89. So I don't waste any kills. Guess it feels better going from damaged high health to full health, low health for some reason. I'm not entirely certain why, but it just feels like I have more health, even though obviously I don't. Oh, this is a very treasure-heavy run. Maybe not that I'm complaining. But, you know what they say, more money, fewer problems. Those zombies are actually they're incredibly easy to kill, but they're annoying because you can land on them if you jump like that. Ugh. Oh fuck, there's one there, right. One of the reasons I quite hate these sort of timing rooms, because I kind of feel like they don't add that much. They make it difficult for the sake of being difficult. Again, I can't see the map. Yeah, okay. I think there's probably more stuff in... Okay, Headless Horses are 2 hits. There's more stuff, I think, in the main castle, but I may as well farm the forest. As I know, there's guaranteed to be some gold here. Okay. One here, if I can land it. There we go. How are we doing? 169. Pretty good. Alright, that's going to jump down. Come on. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I'm at 106 health, which is higher than what my mana's going to go to, so I'm kind of tempted to just, yeah, do that. Why did I do this? This should be a really great time. Yeah, okay. You die, you die, you die. Oh! That guard is strong enough that if a crow flies into the front of it, it'll just wreck the crow. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Lots of gold. Hopefully everything else is dead. One thing the crows don't do is kill zombies that haven't appeared. And all of my mana back. Nice. Apparently I've already been in here. Yeah, I've just come around the big loop. It's weird that even though I can't remember where I've been, I can still see the map, the mini-map in the top right corner. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's such an annoying thing, especially when you've got this class, to not be able to see like where you want to go, because I want to make sure I've got all the rooms, so that I've got all my health. I don't know if there's an upper limit on mana. It would be good to find out. Sometimes these fortune traits are massive doom traits, and they're basically impossible. Ooh. And that's going to jump up, so we'll just wait for that. Come on. Thank you. Okay, we need to be careful of the timing here. And... oh, fuck. Okay. Right. Ooh, is that spike gonna... yeah. Okay. I put myself in a bad position there. But, got a lot of money. Ooh, I wonder if it's worth... yeah, let's do a Spelunker. So I upgraded my Spelunker last night. And that means that I can see where all of the treasure is. So I'm going to do a max money run. And I'm going to invest in weights, magic damage, and that's all I can do. Okay. Now I can turn my torch on. I assume that just means that when I go down into the bottom section of the castle, it will be light, which is actually very helpful. Now, lots of treasure chests. So it looks like in the first room, if I go up, there'll be about 2 there. Kill those 2. Kill that. I also get an extra 30% gold. I know I said I'd go up. This is very useful to know that it's there, actually. And there is a treasure chest at the end of this path, so may as well. Doomvast. Already up to nearly 300 gold. Well, now over 300 gold. The miner is kind of pointless shit. Now, I think that might be the first time I've seen one of those in the castle. They're normally in the mayor, I think. I don't think I've seen them in the forest either. But very, very difficult to block. This is going to restore my health and mana, so I'm going to ignore it for now. Go up. Oh, you bastards! Really? Oh, I'm assuming that other one there is also behind a lock. Oh, it's just in a different room. Okay, I think it is time to GTFO. Always attack the portraits, because if you jump into one, they're just dicks. And not all portraits that have evil paintings on them aren't necessarily bad. And portraits that have okay looking paintings aren't necessarily good. You just have to see if they move. Or, third method, just attack them. Looks like I got away with most of that. I think that's everyone in here. Did I get all of the artifacts? So, looks like through the left and up. Okay, so there is one in there. Oh, I've got full health and nearly full mana. Fine. Yep. That was a tough room. Okay. I'm not gonna go... I didn't get very much. I didn't really... The thing is, the Spelunker is in every other way weak as fuck. I don't think I've shown you the Fusrodar, the Barbarian King. I can't level up attack. That's a shame, that's what I wanted to level up. I think more... Wait... What's that over there? Death Defy. Yeah. Gain an extra, what, 0.5% chance? 1.5% chance of not dying. I think it needs to be either weight or armor. Let's go with armor. So, the special of the Barbarian King or Queen, as opposed to the Barbarian, is Fusrodar, or Farodus, sorry, for copyright reasons, which will push everything away, which is really useful for those Inferiorites, which will try and charge you, and then you Arrow does them. Arrow and pull them. And they will fuck the fuck off. Nailed it! Again, that would have been a good time to push everything away and just get it all in one corner. It doesn't affect stuff that can't move, so it won't affect those eyes. I don't think it will affect the Doomvasses before they've started moving, but it will affect them once they've started moving. Oh, that was a waste of... Oh my god. I remember those being super hard. That's the second time I've beaten them on this run. It was much easier than the first time. So I don't know if they scale. I mean, I guess I've got a lot more powerful synths, which is probably it. But it's possible maybe then that they don't scale, specifically as in they don't scale with my power, because the level of enemies does. Okay, so this castle is nothing like as easy as it was when I first began this run. When I say this run, this game. So not only do the enemies that you fight get harder, like I said, I hadn't seen one of those upgraded versions of the Charoite in the main castle section until now. But the actual castle puzzles, i.e. it's full of these annoying spike balls, spike pads that you have to run over, you get more of those. Okay, so you see that portrait wiggling right there? That means I'm going to do that. Right, what the fuck was I doing? There we go. That was absolute disaster. What am I doing? All money. I'd like at least 4,000 gold, I think, before I die. And in this run, there's no... Let's see. Oh my god. There's no real advantage on this one, other than money, of exploring the castle. If I want to go into the mayor, I should go into the mayor. Ooh, okay, this leads me to a secret item. So, if I follow it down... Let's go further down. Oh, we're close though if it's moving that quickly. Jesus. Ooh! Very nearly that backfired then. Well, that did backfire. There, see? There's an invisible treasure room. Nice. Just realised the table was tilted, so the camera probably wasn't looking at me. I am competent streamer. Good thing I don't make money off of this. Although NerdCubed always says that people pay to watch him play games badly. Maybe people would pay to watch me. Be bothered to watch me. Oh, this should be doable. Oh! Hero. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get back though. Nope. Yeah, maybe people would watch to pay a terrible streamer. Oh god. Ah, so it doesn't affect the Doom classes. Oh, that was annoyingly tough. Of course, if people were going to watch people shit at stream, then someone would already be there by now. So if I want to go up, I'm going to have to go left. How am I doing? Health is low, mana is okay. I mean, it's not okay, I would like more mana. Fundamentally, this class is attack-based. We can actually look at the class stats. Oh, there they were. So my strength is 43, my magic is 63, so actually maybe I should pay more attention. Ooh, kill you. Maybe I should be paying more attention to my magic. I don't think those necessarily mean that my magic attack is going to absolutely be more powerful than my... I did 43 damage. I did 73. Okay, yeah it is. I should definitely be paying more attention to my mana. Okay, there's the way into the mayor, and may as well go and explore this way because it's not going to be very long. No, okay. Yeah, and it just links up there. Ooh. I see you, Jimvas. You will not pass me. I should be speaking more, shouldn't I? And that, I think, was where I got the compass. You can only have one of those amulet things at a time. There are a few more. So the Curse of Sonic means that every time you take damage, you lose gold! And it appears around you, like the coins do in Sonic. Supremely annoying. I don't know if you can get gold back by doing that. That would be weird. Because obviously that one, compass one, is very, very useful. Okay, so I guess DPS wise I probably do more with my sword because I can attack much faster, I think. That's my gut feel. Right, is there any reason not to go... can I make it up here by flying? Yes, I can. Nice. Same again. Pretty sweet. I think I said I wanted to be at 4,000 gold before dying, so we're pretty close. Which is not to say I'm going to stop trying at 4,000. Okay, deal with that first. Okay. Watch out for the crossover between those. So as we get higher, I know I said aggressive attack was the best policy, and it still kind of is. Fuck that. Ugh. There? No. And I've got no more left. But super tanky. Is there anything at the end of that? Who knows? Should be saying things, shouldn't I? Oh, don't be a doom. Fuck you. I mean, and that one as well. Or at least one of those, yeah. And that one? I reckon that one probably is. I could ignore it, but I'm not going to. Oh, again, I think that was the exact same way I took damage last time. You two are okay. Okie dokie, that is the mayor boss. How am I doing? I am nowhere near full health. And I am nowhere near full mana. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Boss time. I think this is going to be the end of the stream. Oh, Jesus. Those stay? Oh, fuck no. God, how long do they stay for? I mean, could be worse, but I'm going to die. Yep, there we go. Goodness me. Okay, definitely need to think of a tactic for that because that was not good. Ooh, a dwarf! Let's take the dwarf. Ambivalence means that my spells go backwards. I have more things I could have. So I think I've currently got, yeah, the best helm equipped. Ooh, more health, more mana, way less armor, but 50% damage return. And it's lighter. Well, that's a bit of a risk, but Sage Limbs, extra gold, meh, no. More magic, or more armor. Quite a lot more armor as well, actually, the Guardian Limbs. And I've got the weight capacity for them, so I'll take those. More crit and more health, actually, is the first time I've seen a useful thing. I'm going to go for this. This is probably a terrible idea, but... I mean, I'm not going to run around attempting to get her. That would be dumb. But... let's upgrade... Yeah, upgrade mana. But... 50% damage return isn't bad. So, I'm currently facing right, my spells shoot left. Which is not as bad as it might seem, because if you're being chased by something like a Charay, you can just fire backwards. It's actually quite useful. And being a dwarf, if we come across any of those open places, which we won't because the game is a dick, then I'll be able to take advantage of them. This is definitely going to be the last life of the stream because it was at 5 minutes left. I don't think being a dwarf actually changes any of your stats. So I've still got the same health, same attack. I'm literally just smaller. It might change the amount that I push things back by. If they live long enough to be pushed back. Oh, and it also changes your reach, right? My reach is much, much smaller. Whereas if you've got Gigantism, especially where you've got enemies in the wall, like in a... Oh, where's the chest? Up at the top. Okay. I can do this. Actually, it didn't say... Oh, okay. Taking damage counts as fighting. Right. And yeah, I made it all the way down without taking any damage. If you've got Gigantism, sometimes where you get those columns of enemies, where you can't actually get them, but they can shoot through the walls, you can hit them with the tip of your sword through the wall, because, you know, that's how swords work. But then again, I mean, this is a magic game in a magic castle that constantly rearranges all backwards. Touch and go. Oh. Hmm.